Hey everyone, so today I have a brand new DW5600. This is the one I currently have and I wear. This is the one in the video, the missing button. So you can take a look at that if you want. But I have a new one because I've been thinking about the previous video, and since Casio hasn't done an update to it, not that I expected them to, I figured why not try to find a solution myself. And so what got me thinking was, instead of just purchasing parts for the DW5600, I decided I would purchase a whole new DW5600 and use it for parts. When I say parts, not just scrap the watch and throw it away, but keep it for parts I might need later on. But I had one particular thing in mind, and that is the buttons. Now, I figured there must be a way to remove these buttons, and you guessed it, replace this adjust button with one of these. They should fit the same way, they should work the same way, so I figured I'll swap out one of these buttons for my recessed adjust button and see how that works. So we're going to take a look at doing that today. So stick around and let me get to it. Now, I'm not sure if I have a good enough angle to get this done, but I'll try. So I have some tools here, screwdriver, a tweezer, I have some extra bits. So let's give this a go. I already tried to take this one off just a little bit. So let's see here. I really don't want to mess up the screw in any way. And I guess I needed a different bit. So let's see here. Let me just use the flat. I'm just going to be very gentle with it. So that's one screw. I'm going to do it from the opposite side just to sort of balance it. Okay. I guess you want to put a little pressure down on it. So as you can see, I got one screw off already, and I'm just using a flat head because the bit I have doesn't seem to get in to the cutout there easily. So I'm just gonna take my time with this. I'm not sure if any of you have ever tried this, but maybe after this video we'll have some of you that have tried it. I actually saw a video recently where a person was doing a review on a similar type DW56, or they were doing a review on a similar type square G-Shock, and the person actually cut out the bezels, probably with a rotary tool or something, but that's the first thing I noticed in the review, in the video. Like, you cut out so that's the inside, and there's the module, and so I guess I just pop this off. Okay, there you go. This is the module. Whoa. don't want to get any dust or anything on that. This is a module. I guess it's like a silicone or rubber housing. So what I want is the mode button, and so I'll keep it a little bit lower and I'll show you what I mean. See here? There's a little clip that holds this button in place. And I'm thinking if I pop this off, they're all equivalent in size, and I could just use one of it as an adjust button. It looks like that anyways. It might be a little bit delicate, but let me see if I can do that. So I want to you know what I should have probably done? I should have taken out the I really hope that's coming across, because it would just be a waste, honestly. I should have taken off the bezel before I did this, but let's see here. I popped this little clip that holds the button in place. As you can see, it's really small. It was bent a little bit, but I just flattened it with the edge of the tweezer. This is like probably 2 millimeters at best. So I hope you can see that. It's just a tiny little clip that holds the button in place. And so let me see if I could pop the button off. So I'll put that aside just by pushing it through the same space that's already there. Now this is pretty small. I'm really not sure how much is coming through the video, but so there you go. And there's the, I actually end up using the light button, but we'll make it work. I thought I was going to use the mode button, but I guess when I flipped it around, yeah, so let's see here. So I want to show you this button. It has a spring here, and I guess this must be a rubber washer. Actually, it's two washers, because I was able to separate them, and so this goes into the bezel, and the clip, this tiny clip, goes right there. It goes right in that slot there. So I'm about to remove the case back from my watch, and I just wanted to take a quick video on that. So this is my watch. You have to hand it to watchmakers that spend hours on repairing very delicate movements. So I just got the same little clip off. I'm just going to pop this button off. Now my thinking is this should be a shorter button. So this tiny little piece here is what keeps the button recessed compared to the light button. So the other three would be like this, and obviously you can see the difference in size. I just want to show you at a better angle. Hopefully it comes off. This piece here, this one is from the light button, and this one is from the adjust button. But the overall length of the button is a little bit longer, but the button itself has a longer piece at the top. So I'm about to button it back up, and I just want to show you quickly before I actually do that the button now even at an angle I could press it. So let's say I wanted to do it like that. Look, really easily. And so I think I would be able to do it really quickly like that, even on my wrist. And that's the objective. So I wanted to show you really quickly that it actually works before I put it together. I just want to show you really quickly, the case back, when you take it off, includes the gasket like this. You don't want to just turn it around and screw it back in. That's going to mess it up. What you want to do is remove the gasket, or what you want to do is remove that rubber O-ring and seat it back into position in this channel or groove here. Make sure it sits nicely. See how it moves around a little bit? You don't want it to do that because it's not going to be waterproof. That's what keeps it watertight. I think I got that nice and tight all the way around. And so let's take a look at the finished product. I wear it just a little bit loose. So here we go. First test. So let me just wipe the display. I made sure there was no lint of any kind in there. So there's a light button. There's the start stop button. There's the mode button. And here we go, adjust button. That is, even with my thumb pressed against it, as you can see, no longer an issue. And so I think that made a huge difference. And so let's take a look at the back, because that would definitely show you. So I'm sure you can see it now. It looks just like the other three. So I hope that helps. If anybody wants to give it a go, just take your time. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.